Hi, this is Sun Mushy, and today I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading for the new moon. So this is going to be what the new moon is trying to tell you. So I think the new moon has a lot of powerful energy, so if you feel like you might benefit from listening to all three of the readings, feel free. But if you just want to kind of do the whole standard pick a card, go ahead and pick a card between... One second. We're going to use the medicine cards to help guide what the moon is trying to tell you. Oh, and for those of you who don't know, I am planning on doing a giveaway pretty soon. For now, I'm not going to say what the things are that I'm going to be giving away to keep it kind of like a surprise. But if you hear this message and you want, I don't know, free stuff, feel free to leave a comment. Chances are everyone who leaves a comment will receive something. Yeah. And then hopefully, of the things that I have to offer, you see something you might want. So I feel like after everyone maybe leaves a comment, then I'll kind of bring up the options of what I am planning on giving away. But, you know, maybe I need to wait longer for my YouTube channel to grow or something. We'll see. If I get comments, then cool. And then if not, I will continue mentioning the giveaway. So yeah. Go ahead and choose between reading 1, 2, or 3. Now, I would have... Yeah, you know, I could... Yeah, no, I'm not going to pause. Sorry. You can either skip forward or something, but... Okay. But I'm basically going to be setting this up as I speak. So, with the new moon, it's a really good time to set your intentions. If you guys know anything about the, lunar cycles... Oops. That one showed, so I'm going to just put that back. So yeah, it's a really good time to set your intentions and to make lists of things that you want to manifest. So yeah, it's totally up to you guys if you want to work on that. I feel like if you were to make a list of things that you want, chances are... Oops. One second. Chances are that they would come true, basically. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff right now. The new moon in mind. Yeah. I actually don't have as many announcements as I thought I would have. So, we're going to go ahead and just get started with reading number 1. Okay. Well, that one's going over there. Sorry. Yeah, I should probably get in the habit of setting these up ahead of time. But I'm very in the moment, so it's hard for me to just set things up before hitting record, because I feel like it's, I don't know. I just like doing it this way. In the future, I might pause while I do it or something, or edit. Yeah, once I get editing software, guys, this will be a lot smoother of a process. But until then, it'll be like this. I need to get a new computer in order to do that. So it's going to be quite some time. Okay. Let me see how much time I spent. 4 minutes. That's not too bad. So, what the moon is trying to tell you. Yeah, I mean, this is some typical new moon stuff. Basically, yeah, set your intentions, think about alternative routes, try to think about what you could do. Let's say you're at a job that you don't like. Now would be a pretty good time to look for a new job, and set the intention of getting a new job. Or maybe you're unemployed right now, so now would be a good time if you are looking for a job. July, I hear, is a really good time for applications and whatnot. But, you know, since it's halfway through June, basically now is a pretty good time if you're looking for a job opportunity. Also, a heads up, I'm kind of sick, so my apologies about that. This came out again. I see. So, I'm getting that this is kind of about love, in my opinion, or about balance within yourself. I'm hearing to say if there are multiple people that you are interested in right now, you know, like there's several people you can think of that you have feelings for or you may be in love with, I'm hearing that obviously that's a very important decision, and look within of your past regrets and how that has treated you in the past. Like, think about, like, if this is about dating, I don't know, then think about people maybe that you've dated before and how it went to help you make, like, a brighter decision, if that makes sense. Or, like, let's say there's several opportunities. This could even be a job opportunity, like multiple jobs. Just think about, like, how situations in the past have made you feel and what kind of regrets you had with that, and allow those regrets to become your strength in deciding on this. Or perhaps you aren't looking within yourself right now, or you're not using your best judgment to look within, and so I feel like the new moon might be kind of warning you that now is a really good time to heal, rest, reconsider is pretty much what I'm hearing from all these cards. Whatever it is you're thinking about, reconsider is a big word that's coming up. Yeah, love yourself and take care of yourself. I'm getting the vibe that you're not taking very good care of yourself. You know, I could be totally wrong. If this message doesn't resonate, you know, that's totally fine. But if this is resonating with you, perhaps you're not taking the best care of yourself, because this card I get as someone who's very gentle with himself, someone who can be very intimate, sensual, sexual, and, like, I don't know, touchy with themselves and, like, able to, like, feel good, and also, like, you know, very creative with themselves and put a lot of creativity with anything they touch. And I feel like the strong areas of this chakra are the root chakra, the solar plexus, the sacral chakra. And so with lack of with judgment in reverse, not that you have lack of judgment, but it's like with the judgment card in reverse, it's kind of like perhaps those lower three chakras are the chakras that you should be focusing on. Yeah, and I'm hearing to really go within and pretty much look within your heart and stop asking your mind and instead ask your heart, what is it that you truly want? What is it that you truly desire? And pay attention to what those desires are. Maybe even write them down so you can look at what they are. And depending on what they are, might reveal what your kinds of judgments are on yourself and on the world right now. If you're looking for love, if you're looking for relationships, if you're looking for, like, friends, perhaps what this is all saying is, like, well, don't, like, if you say that you want love, friendship, relationships, that's saying you don't have love within yourself, you don't have relationships within yourself, you don't have friendships in yourself. But you do. Everyone is made up of parts. And the way I see it, it's like you're made up of who you are, and then you're also made up of, like, your two halves, which, like, I guess come from your parents, but, like, I don't know. And, like, you could subdivide further, and you can have a bunch of parts within you, but I heavily associate with kind of having three me's within me. There's kind of like what my heart wants, what my mind wants, and then what the both of them want, if that makes sense. There's some other versions too, but really pay attention to the parts of yourself and realize everything you're asking for, you can find within yourself. Pretty much every single thing. Love, you can find within yourself. Friendship, you can find within yourself. If you're feeling lonely, you're saying that you're not here. So if you ask if you're lonely, ask yourself, are you here? And you'll be like, yeah, I'm here. So then, in other words, you're not lonely. You're alone in a sense, because you're one individual, but you're not lonely. So stuff like that. So I feel like that's what the new moon is trying to tell you. Hope this message resonated. Yeah. Sending a lot of love and light. Peace out. Okay, the way that happened, this card is coming out. That jumped, so the card below it. And this one. It's interesting. Alright. And I'm only doing one medicine card. Unless if I feel really guided to do more. 6. This is really interesting. I feel like it's gonna be like this. And also, one second, I'm gonna take some sips of water. Alright, so for those of you, let me check the time. Ooh, 12 minutes, nice. For those of you who chose reading number 2, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And I'm gonna do this Mystic Moon style. And something tells me I'm going to draw the top card later. We'll see. The Blue Heron. Oh, I haven't gotten this one in a while. Woo, Blue Heron. That is saying something. 1 second. This I will pause for, so 1 second. Okay. Found it. 45. So we're just going to kind of read a bit into it. Pretty sure this is about reflection. Self-reflection, yeah. So, power of knowing the self by discovering your gifts, facing your challenges, the ability to accept all feelings and opinions without denying any emotion or thought. Yeah, so it's really about reflecting, being completely honest with yourself, seek your truth, develop your self-reflective skills so that you may know yourself in an intimate way, looking at yourself through the filmy lens of self-importance, the cloudy perception of low self-worth, or the myopic eyes of self-pity, you will never understand your true potential or appreciate the opportunities that appear. Heron asks that you examine yourself with a cold eye to see what you wish to improve and how you want to change. So yeah, this is all about setting your intentions again. I'm using that as a bookmark. I'm seeing how it's going to come in handy. Alright. Oh, yeah. You're very clouded by a lot of your past and present situations. Perhaps you're feeling trapped by your situation, and it's not the kind of trap where you're, like, stuck. I mean, yeah, it's stuck, but it's like this burning, agonizing kind of stuck where you're like trying to fight your way out. You are taking action, you are doing things, you're like traveling around, but there's just always these trees surrounding you like a cage that moves with you, if that makes sense. And it's preventing you from seeing outside love. So it's like when you can put love within yourself, since cups is like the emotions, and like emotions is water. If you put in more love, self-worth, self-everything, that's basically self-reflection, you can water down this burning sensation not that you're actually like burning, like I pray that you're not, but like if you kind of resonate with what I'm trying to say about that, like that kind of idea of like, you know, there's kind of different types of stuck. One where you're like, you feel like you're like, I don't know, aching stuck, where like you need like, if you're like a tin man, you need like oil to move your joints. That's like the opposite of this one, where it's like a burning stuck, where like you're able to move around and have actions and be fast and stuff, but yet you're trapped. I hope this is making sense. But anyways, yeah. So if you put in the self-reflection and whatnot, you can kind of like pour rain in this like forest trap that you're in. This, let me see. Here you go. Sorry. This like trapped forest cage and all that fire within you that's like aching in your hand, your head, like even your jaw. Like perhaps you're like in actual physical pain because of like your like spiritual and mental being right now, depending on like where you're at. So wow. Yeah, perhaps you're not seeing the brighter picture to everything right now, but you pulled this card, so it's definitely there. Whenever I see reversals so often, I usually see it's all a matter of perspective. So basically, this is all a reflection. Since the blue heron is reflecting on this, think of this as a pond. If you were to look within, like dive deep down, then these you will be able to like, let me see if I can like, you'll like pull them out like that. If that makes sense. So like, all of like, perhaps you've been seeing a lot of misfortunes coming your way, or a lot of bad things happen. But if you reflect and learn from them, those misfortunes can become a blessing in disguise that will help. You know, like it's kind of like a game. Once you do one of this, you're like do, and then like part of this tree will like move back a little bit, and you'll be like, oh, like you'll be like like able to breathe a bit, you know, like oh wow, you're not breathing in smoke anymore by just flipping over one of these cards. Have the inner strength within to like to not hurt yourself. I feel like you're your own worst critic with the strength in reverse. So perhaps turn all of those negative words and thoughts and emotions, if you're having any by chance, but if you are, you know, turn all of those into positive words and affirmations. Or if you're like having so much like lashing out, I'm hearing, then like perhaps look within and realize you're doing that because of how much hurting you've been going through and so much bad stuff going on, and you're like kind of upset because you're like, I'm burning and all this stuff and everyone's annoying me, so you want to like snap. Maybe, I don't know if you're resonating, but whoever this is supposed to resonate for, like the message that it's saying, you know, it's like you feel like you're just gonna snap. And so I feel like once you unlock this one here, then that's your next kind of focus, or one of them. You could focus on all these at the same time, you know. Pretty much the overall thing, these all branch into the blue heron. So yeah, focus on that self-strength of like not snapping at people and not snapping at yourself. Treat yourself kindly, and then find emotional balance within. Right now I'm hearing you're very emotionally imbalanced. Maybe you're all over the place with your feelings. And you know, I wouldn't be surprised if you are, because like this is a very painful card, so I feel for you. I pulled this card for my twin flame, and it made me really sad. He got a lot of other cards too around it, so I'm not too sad, because a lot of the cards around it, you know, it's just like a journey of all of these things coming into play. So overall, it gave me hope to know that he was going through this, because the only place to go from this is within. Once this is surrounding you, all you can do is reflect. And so it's just a matter of when you're comfortable doing it. I suggest now is a good time, because this is the new moon, and this is a reading on what the new moon's trying to tell you. So set your intentions on doing this. Perhaps create a list of things that you could say about yourself that are positive. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. You're kind of both types of aching. You're this kind where you're like, you gotta do stuff and you're burning, but you're also like the Tin Man. You're also like decayed and slowed and like in that kind of pain where you do need oil to get yourself moving. So it's like you need motivation. you have action and direction, but it's all kind of like self-destructive, I would say. Maybe not, but you know, it's a little bit harmful. But you're also like stuck in the sense where you need motivation to move forward and do things. And just by simply like having your pain, it's like you're not saying anything, but your body is shouting. If you can like see right there, it's kind of like just by like simply like resting your hand down, like the table feels your pain. And that makes me kind of feel your pain. And I'm sorry if you're going through something like this. This sounds really hard. I'm gonna be honest. But hey, once you can balance these out and get yourself that motivation you need and that care and like caress, I don't know, like that nurture that it looks like this part, it feels like you need nurture, you know? And the truth is there's nurture all around you. There's warmth around you. You just gotta let it come in. Instead of directing yourself, you're like keeping yourself grounded by doing this in a sense. Kind of like electricity. If you do that, you won't like get shocked when you're messing with like cords or whatever. So it's time to like let that go and let the electricity, aka this warm energy, flow within you. Let it go within you, and when you do that, I get the feeling it's the Six of Cups, where like you're gonna allow your emotions to flow. My friend Josue, he showed me this music. It's I don't know what your religion is. If you're interested, I don't really have any sort of religion. I guess I identify closely with like atheism and Buddhism from like my childhood. But you know, I just consider myself spiritual. Anyways, this song, it's a Christian. It's a long video of like, I guess like a group of Christian singers and bands or whatnot. But like, the song that he showed me at the end was very powerful just from hearing their emotions, and like you could tell the pain they went through and how much self-love they had to go through. So if anyone's interested, I will put a link to that and a timestamp for that in my description. Obviously that's not your thing, just don't click it. But I'm a huge fan of music. Oh, and I love this song, by the way. It's called Nuestra Canción. Sorry if I butchered the name, but I'm going to post a link to that song because it's so good. And let me respond back to that. Okay. So yeah, it sounds like you've got confidence, weirdly as that sounds. It looks like you've got confidence in terms of what you want. So I feel like there's a lot of pain, but I think you know deep down, or maybe surface level, like wherever it is, you do definitely know or have an inner calling of what you want right now. And I think what you want is you want a fresh start. You want a new journey. Maybe, you know, if this is resonating. Wow. And at the end of this, when you can balance these out, you become whole, you obtain oneness within. All of this pain can become love, and you can like wrap that love and like put it into your chest, like your throat chakra as well, if you see that. I love this card. I really do refer to this card as like the oneness card. So this is beautiful. I see an amazing transformation. Sorry, going within you. Also, I'm a little less stable because I'm sick. I have a sore throat and stuff, so when my body gets sicker, I have less of a handle on my emotions. If you guys look at my past videos, I do like get emotional and stuff, but I'm very able to just kind of like realize this isn't me. This is like someone else that is me, because we are all one, you know. But anyways, my apologies if like actually I know I have nothing to apologize for. I'm just really sick. Not really sick, but we get the nurture card basically, or how the way I see nurture. And it was funny, I was talking about this earlier. So take care of yourself, please. Please take care of yourself. You're so beautiful. It's so clear as day. If this is resonating with you, then you gotta know I'm talking about you, and you gotta know that I know that you're beautiful. You are so beautiful. You're just hurting so much. And if you're thinking nobody is seeing your pain, perhaps, with the strength in reverse, I usually get the vibe that you might wonder if people can even pick up the pain you're going through. believe me, I understand that. I went my whole life as an empath, and everyone around me telling me that I didn't have emotions, and I had Asperger's, and this and that, and I was like a demon child. Even though everyone in my household is not religious, I'd be associated with the devil all the time. And so, like, I don't know, my tears would go unheard or unnoticed, whatever. Stuff like that. So, like, if you're feeling like no one's seeing your pain, I kind of understand how that goes. And believe me, there are people who can feel your pain. I feel your pain. Or at least just by visualizing, you know, I feel your pain. And so I'm really sorry if there's no one around you right now that is validating the way you feel, because you deserve to be validated in any way that you feel. You deserve to go through hurt and to be held and cared for, and for people to understand and to not want you to hurt like that. You deserve to have people that don't do bad things to you. You deserve all the love in the world, because we all deserve love. Anyways, yeah, I really get that you're going to balance these out and you're going to find oneness. I'm curious what this card is. Oh my gosh. I've never gotten this card before, but like, I feel like this also has to do with your self-worth and like the way you look at yourself physically. And I feel like where this is going, what the new moon is telling you, is that you are beautiful. Inside and out. So like, as much as I was talking about your soul, I bet you are super attractive. I bet you're so cute, hot, whatever, you know, anything, everything. You are everything. You are beautiful. Personally, I think everyone is beautiful, and it's just all a matter of preference and like meeting someone who you connect with. You know, for example, there's someone I met on this game I play, League of Legends, though I'm really just playing it to play with my best friend who's in the Air Force. Anyways, I met this person, and let me check the time. 27 minutes. I might run out of storage space. But basically, this person... What was I saying? Oh, we got along, but that person, he's like into hunting, and I cry at the thought of accidentally killing a spider. So we're very different, but we still got along. So that would be an example of someone who I know, like, I just wouldn't, like, be into, because even though we're similar, there's like, it's like we are like we're like different soul families that are good friends. You know, I think all different soul families can be friends with one another, but I wouldn't consider this person a part of my like true soul family. So people in your soul family, people, if you have a twin flame, those people all would find you attractive. And so, of course, if there's other soul families, it's weird. People in your soul family can be like lovers and stuff, but soul family siblings, like people outside your soul family, perhaps are like literally like siblings. So it's like, would you be attracted to your own sibling or your like parent or something? Perhaps not, you know? I don't know if this is making sense, but the point is, like, I promise you, if you don't feel like you're attractive, like, there's just no way. There's someone out there in the world who finds you attractive, and like, yeah. I hope I'm like saying this right, because I understand the way these words can be phrased. I can make you feel worse, and that is not my intention at all. I truly believe you are beautiful. Anyways, I gotta move on. I'm sending so much love and light to all of you who chose reading number 2. Peace out. Oh, and have a really good week, guys. We're like halfway through the week. It's crazy. Oh, the oneness card. I'm just so happy about that. Alright. Hopefully I don't run out of storage space. This last reading is going to be rather short, I can tell, just because my storage space, and I just get the vibe. It's going to be a short reading. Alright. Interesting. This one I'm going to be flipping the soul cards as we go. Horse in reverse. So this is about letting go. This is about maybe you're holding on to a lot of control. You're a very powerful person, and so it's time to realize with great power comes... with great power comes responsibility. I just wanted to say that. But, like, with great power comes, like, a letting go of, you know? When you have so much power, it's more powerful and strong within to let go. Wow. And to let go of pain. And to let go about this roundabout way of handling things. Wow. Yeah, very short message. That's what the new moon is saying. Let go of control. Try to look at life through a new perspective, a different light. I feel like the new moon is saying that it's a really good time to look at things through a different lens. Oh, wow. To look at yourself and your flaws, look at your weaknesses, look at the parts about you that are like toxic, venomous, poisonous, harmful, you know? Look it straight in the eye, you know, just like this person, you, and just be like, I'm not afraid of you. I love you regardless. I know you're trying to intimidate me, but I know even as a big snake, you just want to be pet on the top of your head. You just want to be loved. That's what you're kind of saying to your other self, which is this snake, you know? I feel like this snake has you coiled right now, and you gotta stare it straight in the eye, and then it'll start to uncoil as you keep staring at it with confidence, and it'll unwind over here by your side, and then like, who knows, poof, it might turn into like a cute lizard or like a fairy. I feel like everyone's inner serpent can always become their like someone they can respect and like love anyways, and like you guys won't harm one another anymore. Woo! Yeah, think about this song. It's like this thing is like taking all your power. So it's like maybe you're feeling powerless. Maybe you don't even need to let go of control. Maybe it's like the thing that's in power right now is this serpent. And so you gotta like, ooh, this song. You know? It's like, wouldn't you like to see me frail? And then you're like, but I'm not. You know, I'm not gonna be frail. And you ask the snake, wouldn't you like to see me fail? You know, it's like this thing has kind of been like in power and trying to like the song, hold you back, you know? But you gotta tell it, it's never gonna see you like, and I think they say painted black or fainted black, but the point, I get the vibe what they're saying, it's like, then you're not gonna like succumb to this power. So that's really powerful. I wonder what else the universe has in store for you, reading number 3. Oh! Wow. Love yourself, speak your inner truth, and bring your gifts within out into the world. Bring out your inner joy. Care for yourself. This bowl is you, and this like lady is also you, you know? So care for yourself like this person does with the bowl. Maybe just like pause this and like meditate on what this card means to you. I feel like I could like figure it out and like get cards and stuff, but I really am running out of storage space. My apologies. And then like you can pause and reflect on this card. I'll try to get you like a good view. And you could pause and reflect on this card. But I feel like they're pretty self-explanatory in a sense, you know. Care for yourself. Realize there's a lot of, even though there's like some gloomy stuff around you, you yourself can stay like, even if your body is frail, your heart is strong because this person isn't going to drop that bowl. They don't even have strong muscle arms, but yet they're going to hold this super heavy bowl. So you're very strong. You're strong in the real way. That's a lyric from Steven Universe. And then, yeah, this one, like, allow your inner joy